Hey guys, WoodenFin1 here, back for something I have not done in so long. It's pretty scary how long it's been since I've done one of these. Welcome to my layout video for Diesel Domination and probably Season 7 if I'm being honest. If I do a Season 7, that is. Ooh. Anyways, let's just dive straight in. I'm really proud of this considering it's been a year since I've done a layout, and I think it's my best yet because there's so much more space. Anyways, let's dive in. So, we start off at Napper Station with the typical suspects you'd usually see. Thomas with his coaches, Gordon with his, Toby with all the engines with their basic trains, basically. James with Stevens Castle coaches, which are, just generic coaches in my series. All these lines, they converge into T-switches, which converge into one giant switch. We're going to keep going to the T-switch, where we see Percy at the Hatch Street crossing with Bertie and Caroline. So we're gonna, we're gonna follow Percy's line. So we go up this hill to where Winston's Top and Hat are. You go down. You're at Mayfleet Station now with Fergus just sitting there, Bulgy's right there, having a little chat maybe, I don't know. And now, one of the new additions to my layout, the coaling plant. I know I always had the Crosby Station coaling plant right there, but we have the bigger coaling plant now. It's all gonna be one big thing. So at the coaling plant there's width, and we're gonna go onto this side track for a quick second. We have the crane. And here we have Logan and Dustin at the coal chute area. Don't really know what to call it like that. I guess the Crosby coal chute I'll call it. And both lines end in sidings. We got Logan with his coal cars and Dustin, probably getting his tender filled or something. But yeah. Oh, this hurts my knees. So we're gonna go back to the main line, pass through the coal station where width is, and now we're at the bottom of Gordon's Hill. Right, keep going through the bottom. We see Mavis playing the far quarry truck, and now we're at McColl's farm. Now, what was here originally was the single stone tunnel, but that is on the Scarlowy Railway now. But we'll move on to that in a little bit. It was a last minute change, and I think it's okay. So now we keep going to a crossing. We're gonna keep going through, and we see Daisy at the bottom level of the Olstead signal station. And when we pass through there, we have a lot of switches actually. And see Vinny, we're not gonna go on Vinny's line, we're gonna go on the China Clay Twins line. We're gonna go on Timothy's line actually, my apologies. All the way up, and all the way up it's just the clay pits and Barry's on the top. That goes around. We have Bill's line, which goes through the clay pits over to that section. And if we go on Ben's line, it also goes over to that section. So that set of points, all the way to these set of points, it's kind of like you can just cut through the clay pits to get where you gotta go. But I like it because in the actual TV show, there's the line near Brendan Docks that cuts through the clay pits, or cuts to the clay pits. So that's a nice addition right there. But we'll go back to the docks later. We're gonna actually follow Vinny's line now. It goes up one of my many arched stone bridges. It goes down to this four-way intersection, which I've not used this yet in a layout. It's a nice piece. It's good to have. I'd recommend you get one. But anyways, we have Boko pulling some chocolate cars, since Easter's coming up, or maybe it's past by the time this video has been uploaded. So happy Easter if you guys are watching. But anyways, I think we'll go this way. So there's a T-switch here, and we'll follow the T-switch, I guess. Go up the very, very long viaduct and the top of the Olstead signal station where Hank is. Keep going down to Gordon's Hill, or the middle section of Gordon's Hill. But we'll again come back to that. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna come back to, but we're all gonna see it. We're all gonna get a good look. And here we have the Steamworks, and I guess we're gonna go sidetrack on the Steamworks because, as you can see, it leads to the Scarlowy Railway. So everything is dual gauge apart from up to this crossing. So now we're at the wharf where we have Sydney and Luke and Colin, the usuals. Actually, I wouldn't say Sydney's that usual for the clay pits. But anyways, we keep going down Luke's line, and we have a crossing where we have Renee's and Scarlowy. Now, go on either line. As you can see, they both lead to the slate quarry, or the incline, where Duncan and Peter Sam are, and that just, ends and buffers. The Archstone Bridge back there for some good taste. And yeah, that's pretty much the Scarlowy Railway. Pretty small, but I like it. don't really have any episodes planned for them, but it's a good feature to have, and I like how I scroll away now. It was really good to have the SKRs number 1. So we'll keep going past the transfer yards and around the bend. We have just a barrel loader sitting there. I put that in at last minute because, you know, I wanted to put the barrel loader in because it's a really good item. And now we have a set of points, which leads into more points, which leads into Vickerstown Station. So we have, getting closer. We got Connor, Caitlin, Samson, Stanley, all just chilling there. We have Red, Rosie, and Henry in the Vickerstown sheds. Now don't be alarmed, everyone. No, Henry is not living in the Vickerstown sheds in my series. But however, there will be an episode where he does sleep there for one night with Rosie, and there's going to be a fun little story of how she got her color, but no, I'm not going to spoil anymore. So, if we keep going past all of these lines, we notice they all kind of converge into that switch over there next to the yo-yo derrick. But there's also this line that Molly's on with the bubbles and trucks that has a T-switch that leads back to where Boko was. See? Told you we would get around to there at some point. So I guess we're going to keep going straight past the yo-yo derrick where Paxton is filling up on some fuel. And there's a curve over here, but we'll go back to that in a second. And there's a switch over here with a curve. And here is the Vickerstown Bridge, and the Flying Scotsman's on there. You know, he's probably coming to Sodor or something, or maybe leaving, or guarding, I don't know. But yeah, we go past this curve now. We see Hugo at the Sodor Airport, or the airship hangar, and Harold right there. And both these lines lead into Brendam Docks. I was so nervous with Brendam Docks, because originally I was like, oh no, how am I going to fit the docks in? I need the docks in, because I got the transfer cargo crane, or whatever it's called. And I was like, I need to incorporate this stuff into a layout at the docks. Side note, that track leads to the harbor. Yeah, we all knew that. The clay pits, whoops, we all knew that. Anyways, so these two lines converge into the three-way switch over there, and the switch on the far right goes this way back to the intersection. That's scrapyards right here, Diesel, Airy, Bert over there, and Marion Station over there. And you know, oh my god, I'm getting so sidetracked. But back to the docks. Focus now, wooden pin. So I guess the docks really starts where Cranky is and ends at the T-switch. You know, you kind of have the drawbridge, because the sign, it says, I believe it says something about Brendam. It's like, welcome to Brendam, I think. And anyways, we have the crossing, where Salty is. That goes to that side of the T, which, you know, I don't think I need to really explain anything here. Just, like, if you want, I'll just, like, let you take a good look at it for a few seconds. So you can see, like, the whole track plan and everything. So, but I will say, it was not a challenge, per se, but it was kind of hard to, like, match up the lines. Or, that makes no sense. Like, to get, like, two lines going into the crane over here. And then sidings where Skiff is. And you see Harvey, Porter, it's hard to see him, but it's Prompston and Arthur over there. And yeah, we pretty much covered a majority of the layout. So I think we're going to backtrack to where Marion Station is. And Neville is right here. I'm going to keep going under this arch dome bridge. Under that ginormous viaduct. And here we have the battery charging station, newer item, happy to have that in the layout, with Stafford. We keep going, and I had mentioned before, we have the Sodor water mill over here. Nice feature over there, so you can tell this is like the lake area. And now we have the top of Gordon's Hill. Andrew just sitting on top, probably pondering something, I don't know. Going down to where Duck and Oliver are. And as you can probably tell, I believe last season I did this. Oh, sorry, shaking the camera. I believe last season I did this too, but I'm a little more happy with how it came out. Behind Duck, you can see the small railway again. And I believe the small railway last season was just like a loop with Morgan's Mine, like a figure eight with Morgan's Mine. And it's not that simplistic, but at the same time it's still pretty simplistic. It's just like a long oval. So going to a little more in depth. There are more switches on this one too. So you have the ballast chute right there. It goes down. There's a little sidetrack. Keep going. A little house right there. Maybe it's Mr. Fergus Duncan's house, the small railways controller. Go into these sidings, and this is where like Mike and Bert would rest, I guess. I might put like maybe a shed or something in one of those items, like maybe this track. But right now, I like that. I'm content. There's Mike taking a little rest. We have the Arch Stone Bridge, the Marin Arch Stone Bridge. Yes, I know that's like a standard gauge location. I might swap some bridges around, but yeah, as of right now, I like where it is. So we got the Marin Bridge over here. Goes down. Have this little loop. Gravity coal tunnel over there. Again, I know, standard gauge location, but yeah. And you have the wood chipper here. You go around and it loops back, and over here you have that Logan and the Big Blue Engine set turntable. That's cool. And we have Bert right here, just puffing along. That's the small railway, basically. Oh god, I have not done a layout video in so long. I keep rambling and I forgot how much effort these were. Oh my god. But anyways, back to the main line with Oliver, and this line with Den and Dart and the Chinese Dragon. That was a cool little thing I did. I don't know why. I always thought that was funny having those two pull him, or it, and goes up to the center of Gordon's Hill. And if you keep following Oliver's line straight, you have the sheds with Donald, Douglas, Edward, Ryan, and Emily, and Derek in the sides. Keep going around. You have Charlie at the water tower, up the Starstone Bridge, with some bumpy track. Oh, whoops! The breakdown crane needs some help. Let me fix that. Ooh, I'm so sorry there. The crane coming off the rails. You know, I was wondering as a child what would happen if the crane came off the rails, but Rocky's Rescue kind of answered that one. Anyways, keep going along this bumpy line to Knapford Yards, where Philip is. And that loops around to the back of Knapford, where it loops around to where we began. So, with that being said, guys, this was the layout for Diesel Domination and possibly Season 7. Let's see if I can get, like, a wide shot. Hold on, everybody. Try. Wow, I have not done a layout video in so long. This was so not good. Everything just seems so unprofessional, and I backtracked so much, and I kind of rambled through the whole thing. Thanks for watching, though, and I really hope you guys like this layout. I put a lot of time and effort into this. Considering I haven't built a layout in so long, it's nice to know I still got that touch. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to start filming 3 Diesel Domination now, and I really hope you guys will like this layout. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into this one. I'm really proud of it. So, with that being said, guys, Wooden Fin 1 signing out saying, everybody have a great day, happy Easter, happy just good day in general, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.